Hey, welcome. Do you ever feel like your life, or maybe even your business, is something that's just happening to you? Well, what if I told you it doesn't have to be that way? What if you could be the architect of your own life? Actually design it, build it from the ground up. In this explainer, we're going to dive into how to do just that. Ready? Let's get into it. So let's start with a really direct question, and I want you to take a second and actually think about this. What do you feel is limiting your quality of life right now? Really? Is it your circumstances? Maybe your own mindset? A lack of opportunities? Whatever comes to mind, just hold on to that thought. It's funny how we frame our own potential, isn't it? For so many of us, we operate with this built-in idea of being limited. We see that word and we think, yep, that's me. But here's the big idea for today. We are going to completely flip that on its head. What if LTD wasn't a restriction, but a key? What if it actually stood for the three skills that could unlock an unlimited life? Listening, thinking, and dreaming. And that brings us to this incredible concept, the architecture of living quality. You know, the idea is pretty simple, but it's profound. Your life isn't just some random series of events. It's a structure that you are actively building day in and day out. And the strength of that whole structure, it depends entirely on the quality of your listening, your thinking, and your dreaming. When you improve these three pillars, you don't just transform your own life. You can literally transform your business and your whole impact on the world. All right, let's start with the absolute foundation of our architecture, quality listening. And I mean, this goes so much deeper than just hearing words. We're talking about hearing the subtext, the unspoken needs, and even getting a sense of the future as it starts to take shape. And here's the crucial thing to get. Great listening is not passive at all. It's an active investment of your time, your energy, and your attention. It's a skill you have to practice, one you have to develop. This is how you really begin to understand the world, the people around you, and all those opportunities that are just sitting there, waiting to be noticed. Okay, this right here lays out a brilliant path to becoming a master at this. Most of us, we start at level 1, factual listening. You know, we hear the data, we get the facts straight in a meeting. That's fine. The next level up is empathic listening. That's where you go beyond just the facts and you truly start to feel another person's perspective. But the real goal, the top tier, that's generative listening. This is where you are so tuned in that you can literally sense emerging patterns and future possibilities before anybody else does. I mean, that's a total game changer. Okay, so you have a strong foundation of listening that's gathering all the raw materials. But what do you do with them? You need a blueprint, right? And that brings us to our second pillar, expanding your thinking to build what you could call a multi-dimensional mind. Look, quality thinking isn't about just having one hammer for every problem. It's about having a full mental toolkit. This means you got to ask yourself the tough questions. Can you actually see a problem from your competitor's point of view? Can you spot the underlying patterns, not just the stuff on the surface? Can you think through the consequences of a decision, like 2 or 3 steps ahead? This is all about moving from simple, linear thought to systems thinking, and it's absolutely essential. So we've got a solid foundation. We've got a clear blueprint. But what are we actually building towards? This brings us to the final and maybe the most powerful pillar of them all, dreaming. This is the vision, the North Star that gives the entire structure its direction and its real purpose. And this is where the whole idea becomes truly transformative. This isn't about dreaming of a bigger house or a faster car. No, the challenge here is to dream for the highest future possibility, not just for you, but for your community, for society, and for the world. This is what shifts the purpose of your life's work from just self-interest to creating a real, meaningful legacy. Okay, let's pull all these pieces together. We've got our 3 pillars: listening, thinking, and dreaming. Let's see exactly how they combine to create this powerful, unlimited architecture for your life. Here it is, the entire framework in a nutshell. Your listening is the foundation. It's what connects you to the future as it's unfolding. Your thinking is the blueprint, giving you the clarity you need to navigate a really complex world. And your dreaming, that's the grand vision, giving you a purpose far, far greater than yourself. See how they all work together? It's a complete system for building a truly extraordinary life. When you really boil it all down, it just comes to this: 3 simple yet incredibly profound skills to invest your time and energy in. The quality of your life isn't fixed. It's not limited. It is a direct result of the quality you bring to these 3 areas. That's it. So the ultimate takeaway is this: it's time to stop seeing LTD as some kind of anchor holding you back.
It's time to consciously, deliberately transform your listening, thinking, and dreaming into the rocket fuel that's going to create the future you want to see. This is your single greatest asset.
And that leaves us with one final question to think about. Armed with the foundation of generative listening, a blueprint of multidimensional thinking, and a vision that goes way beyond yourself, what is the highest possibility you can create?